everyone, so the first review for Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse is here on Rotten Tomatoes score. When I see this movie's a Rotten Tomatoes score, it's really no surprise at all, because the first movie was also very loved by the critic. But that first movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, didn't do that great at the box office. It was okay success at the box office, but I think when it came out on DVD and it was on Netflix, this movie was actually quite beloved from the audience. So this movie is the first box office number is here from the Variety. When I read this article, looks like this movie, like the from the Sony studio, it is estimated to make between 75 to 80 million dollar, and which is like really surprising number, because this movie's I think it doubled the original movie. I remember when the first one came out, and the first movie came out opposite of, if I'm not wrong, I think it came out opposite of Aquaman or something like that. It came out opposite of a big blockbuster. So this movie didn't do that good. But looks like this one, it's gonna be doing really good at the box office. Although this movie, unfortunately, it is coming opposite of The Little Mermaid, which gonna eat up this movie some box office number, because both of this movie is targeted for same audience, family friendly audience. And when I see this movie's box office tracking, which is opposite of Little Mermaid, which is really shocking, how this movie booked so close to each other. Both of them are target audiences, kind of same, like the family friendly audience. And it's really shocking how this movie is coming out so close to each other. End of the day, this movie will eat up each other box office. Little bit, I will say, because already you see the prediction for Little Mermaid for the second week, and they are predicting this movie will drop 60%. According to Variety, of course, this number could change. And Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, they are predicting for this movie is gonna open. Whoa, this number is huge! Like the Sony studio, they are predicting this movie will open 75 to 80 million dollar, which is really huge. I remember doing coverage for the first movie, and when the first movie came out, end of the day, it didn't do that good. Although that movie, the first one, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, is Oscar-winning movie, and I personally wish the Miles Morales, they should make his version of live action version, as Spider-Man. I don't know why they're not making that. I bet Sony will make at some point. So this movie looks like it is like estimated budget is only $100 million. This movie's budget, so this movie, if it opened to $80 million, it will get its money back very quickly. So these movies are really profitable for Sony Studio. Again, I can't believe it. Sony Studio, they're putting their movie opposite of Disney. This so expensive movie, Little Mermaid, I think its estimated budget is $250 million. Now, unfortunately, it's going against this juggernaut movie called Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So it's gonna be very interesting this weekend how both of this movie do at the box office. At this point, looks like we do not have international number for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, but if I'm not wrong, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is also loved, like this movie is loved worldwide too. So I bet this movie will do amazing job at the box office. Of course, after a couple of weeks, the Flash movie is coming out. It's gonna be so busy and packed for June month, so it's gonna be interesting overall how both of this movie do at the box office wise. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse getting this high review on Rotten Tomatoes score? Well, of course, the first movie is Oscar-winning movie. This second one looks like it got even better review on Rotten Tomatoes score. End of the day, I guess we have to wait and see how audience feels about this movie, but I think it will do great. And that's my thought. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this box office prediction? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget my other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.